Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'll be the first one to admit um, I quit jiu-jitsu after 6 years of doing it. I think seven. I thought it was seven. I think it was seven. Um, no, it's really six because COVID. We didn't get back on the mat for maybe 5 months. Still paying. I was still paying tuition though, but it altered the whole world, so everything stopped. Um, Jiu-jitsu is hard. It is a hard, humbling. Um, I get my butt whipped. Type of discipline, and it's hard. It's hard on the body. I had a person 350 on top of me, and I'm no light man myself at 285 or 284 or wherever I am. It's a tough, very tough, and I got my neck hurt. I'll see how I feel in the morning, but it was very humbling. It was very humbling. And of course, I'm always $18 older than the next person. The next person, if he's 28, I'm 47. So 20 years older, and I did give up. I usually get tapped out because wrestling 350 man for just a few minutes. It's not even a full 6 minutes. It's tough. It's tough on the body. It's tough. Jiu-jitsu is a humbling experience that if you think you're a tough man, you can tell on the mat how tough you really are. I have a lot to still learn. I am technically a blue belt, but I felt like there's something I'm missing in my skill set that I need to figure out what I'm doing. And you win some and lose some. There's some I face people and I don't put my full power because I know I can beat them. Then some people, they don't put their full power because they know they can beat me. It's a humbling experience going to the ground and wrestling, but I tell you this, if you can hang in there, you will gain a skill that you never dream of, because a lot of people can do a lot of things, but once they're on the ground, it's skill and leverage. I have no disrespect for any style because I do a lot. I do Aikido, Kempo, 2 styles of karate, and I know that if I can get most of them to the ground, I can beat them. But it's just really doing something they have not done. The more you work on anything, the better you get. It's like taking a jiu-jitsu person and go against a Silat Eskrima guy. You gotta get yourself beat, because if you can't grab in jiu-jitsu, what can you do? So it's a very humbling experience doing this sport, and I did quit for a year, maybe a year and a half, but I realized, no, I said a year because I came back, but I didn't come back fully. I did just, maybe I rolled one time and I did jiu-jitsu, but I felt this itch like I have to get back on the ground and I got to continue this fight. And the jiu-jitsu fight would, I think any type of martial art would make you disciplined for real life. I always tell my child that you can do the hard things. You can do the hard things. That's what I always preach. So I say that to myself too. Like, Andrew, you can do the hard things. You may not be the best at it. You may have picked up a lot of weight from the beginning, when you first started to now, but you're a little bit better than the average person, and you gain a skill that most people is too afraid to go into. So I gave up a little bit, but that's all right. That's life. Sometimes you gotta realize you may have to take a pause to say, hey, I need to, take a break for a little bit of time. But I'm okay. I took a little bit of break. I let some spots in my body heal, where I was losing, sensitivity because of just my arm being contorted so much. But you know what? I'm in it now, and I'm going to try my best to stay in it, to round up my skill of what I am. Even though I am much higher belts in my karate, brown belts. In one style, I'm one stripe away from being a black belt, which is a pinnacle. That is the martial art pinnacle to get a black belt. But I'm not really concentrated on getting the black belt. I'm just concentrating being the best martial artist I can be. So that's the same way with ground. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is one of the arts that you can't get a belt just by showing up every day. You have to earn that belt. You have to earn those stripes. And if I have to do it again, which I'm a white belt again, and if that means I have to start over and earn it all over again, my ego is not that big. I am willing to start over and do this again, which I did. I started off white belt. My blue belt is in the back of the car because I know the techniques. It's just that I have to train my body despite being older and injury, and I am injury prone. Neck issues, back issues, knee issues, definitely shoulder issues, pectoral, major and minor tear. I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it. And it's definitely a young man game, that's for sure. But darn it, this old dog can learn new tricks. So just telling you, wherever that thing in life, jiu-jitsu, you can apply it to anything, just don't give up. And I know it's hard. I know you want to give up. Last year I wanted to give up when I left my wife, because it we wasn't happy, and that has been very painful, extremely. Definitely some tears, but you know what? I have not given up. I may be 65%, But darn it, I'm 65% standing up and standing strong. So that is the end game. Didn't mean for this video to be long, but I just wanted to encourage people who doing something like this. You may be old or older, or you may just suck. I feel like I suck. But you know what? I'm doing something where a lot of people have given up, and I have not given up completely. I may have to stop for a little bit, but I didn't give up. So you don't either. All right, have a good one.